Hello there, my name is Rick.
I am Millie.
And this is episode 21
21
of season 3
Tre.
of
Yonks
Ago!
Nailed it.
Oh, the synchronicity of face-to-face podcasting. Delicious.
Season 3, could it be Donny B? Who is he? Just another bit of history that we're gonna get to know in a brand new little season of Yonks Ago. A father and a daughter putting on a show, finding out about people from Yonks Ago. Y-O-N-K-S Ago. Y-O-N-K-S Ago. Fact or fiction? We don't know. Y-O-N-K-S Ago.
Oh, and here we are, back in the kitchen.
Back in the Il Kitchano.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I don't actually know how long it's been.
I can't do the maths because time has become elastic.
Yeah.
And
Time doesn't exist to me anymore. I don't
has
really.
zero meaning.
Just yesterday it was Christmas.
That's what it feels like. So look, I was back in Sydney. We did a Zoom podcast.
Yes.
We talked about how delightful it would be to be back in the kitchen, face to face with me, back in Melbourne for the long haul.
Back in the homeland.
Yeah. Little did I know that basically as soon as I set foot in Melbourne, the world, they locked it down. Look,
Yeah.
I'm not going to beat around the bush. They went, "Oh, you're back, are you? Well,
like,
enjoy being at home. Do you like your home? Because you're going to get a lot of it." Which, look, I'm not going to lie, it's great.
Yeah.
It's very reminiscent of what it was like just before I left Melbourne.
Exactly.
It's all I know. As far as I'm concerned, Melbourne is this kitchen.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Some people have a 5 kilometre zone. I've got like a 5 metre. I just, if I'm not in the kitchen, I'm not interested. So, people come and visit me in the kitchen. Millie's here doing a podcast.
Got to book a meeting with you for the kitchen.
Yeah, schedule. Go onto my online calendar.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm high tech. So, look, nuts to lockdown, but also it's the way it is.
YOLO.
Yeah, what you going to do? But even that, look, it's still taking us a while to rendezvous in the
Listen,
kitchen.
we're busy.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on. Millie's still churning out the schoolwork.
Yep.
She's in year 12, guys.
Guys, chill out. It's stressful.
You check out her online calendar. It's chockers. It's chock-a-blockers.
Yeah.
It's hard to schedule some time in. Not only do you have to have free time, you've got to be in the mood.
Yeah.
You don't want to just I do have some free time, and I was looking forward to relaxing, drinking a cup of tea. But I
doing
guess
nothing.
Yeah, but I guess I'll do a podcast. That's not the vibe. Got to strike while the iron is eager.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I wait for an eager iron, and then I strike like a
you
cobra.
ready? He comes in. You ready to do a potty?
Yeah, mate. And you know how long I workshopped it?
Yeah,
I was like, how to frame this so I'll get maximum uptake. All right, I need some buy-in. The Yonky Doodlers need some content.
Yeah.
But if I don't frame this right, I'm going to get nothing. But I nailed it, guys. We're here in the kitchen.
Yep.
We've even got the dishwasher going like old times for no reason. I reckon I waited.
It's only got 8 minutes to go, though, so we'll halfway through, it will sound great.
Yeah. So look, bit of sizzle. Bit of sizzle, Yonky Doodlers. You might think there's some strange, distant, hummy sound in the background, but that's going to disappear in about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So, mate, we're always dangling those carrots. But look, all joking aside, we're here to talk about Donny B.
Yeah, we are.
What was happening last time? I can't remember. I didn't do it,
me
and I didn't bother finding out.
He probably played some cricket.
He played some cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, look, I do
Not
remember.
anything great.
Did he do great? Probably not. Probably stumped for 6 if I know Donny B. Jeepers. I don't know when he gets good.
I mean,
Every now and then he scores 100.
you picked the wrong Donny B. It's some random.
Just some random Donny B who never made it. But in many ways, maybe that's the story we should be learning.
Yeah.
Who wants to know about awesome Donny B? Sick of that guy. I want average Donny B. I want average. Oh, we're learning about Donny B minus.
Yeah.
You've had another Donny B plus.
Donny C.
Donny C. I mean, at the moment, I'd almost give him Donny F.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're still letting him put the pads on and go out there whacking a
They
ball.
don't have Archie Jackson. He's literally the only one they have there.
Yeah, Archie Jackson is an A.
Yeah. Oh,
A
sure.
A for Archie.
Archie.
A plus.
Yeah. And Jay scores well in Scrabble.
So if you've got an A+ and a J, that's Archie Jackson.
Yeah.
If you want to play cricket and Scrabble at the same time, which now that I say it sounds like an awesome, because you've got a lot of downtime on the field. Fielders, I mean, if Scrabble and cricket can't be combined in some sort of high-level competitive just bonanza.
So, as the batter, if you hit it somewhere, it's like over there is it the letter B or something? No. So you got to like spell out with your cricket bat.
Whichever fielder you hit it to, you've got to run over and play your move. So the batter plays.
Yeah.
And what happens if a batter goes out, the next batter comes in, but they've got to continue the games, but they don't know the hit. So each new batter comes in is starting afresh, but the board's already halfway through. So the fielders have the edge.
So they can't watch the game because as a spectator, you'd know what the letters were.
You're right. Or maybe if we're going to make it fully spectator, I guess the batters are going to know, but that doesn't matter so much. Look, we're still ironing out. We're ironing out the wrinkles of Crabble.
Yeah.
Or Scricket.
I think I like Scricket.
Scricket. Scribble? Oh, no, it's too much. It's all wrong. I went too far. Let's peel it back. Scricket is where we're at.
Yeah.
So, look, we've given you the basic structure of Scricket right now.
Go on.
Feel free to run
grab
with
your
it.
friends together.
Yeah.
But no, we're in lockdown, so not right now.
Yeah. So there's multiple games of Scrabble going on around the field.
Yeah.
Whenever the batter hits it to... So...
What happens... What is the bowler doing? Are they just...
Well, you can still get them out.
Is the bowler also playing a game of Scrabble? Because you can hit it to the bowler.
You're right. All right. So, look, there's a lot to think on.
What's the umpire doing?
Umpire is the one like...
That's not a word.
Is florking a word?
Yeah.
The umpire like's got dictionary or is like, go to the third umpire, go to the third dictionary.
Yeah. Period. What if the batter doesn't hit it to anyone?
See, this is the stuff we've got to nut out. What does that mean? Draw a tile? I don't know.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
I mean, we'll see. There's definitely...
If you get a 6, you get one of those blank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess sometimes things are just like also, it's just cricket.
Okay.
Like if you hit it for 6, you get 6 runs.
Okay.
And
fair enough.
Nothing happens.
So are you also like trying to like score lots of runs as well?
I feel like you're trying to win cricket.
Okay. Is it like a test match or?
I don't know. So it's got to be shorter. It's got to be like a T20.
Okay.
How much do you score for a T? 20. You get 20 points for a T.
I think
for no reason.
Yeah.
Because it's called T20.
Yeah. It's great.
I like where we're heading with cricket. But honestly, you know who didn't play cricket? As far as we know.
Yeah.
Donny B. But he would have if he could have.
Yeah, I reckon.
Because he was a studious, smart fellow, was our Donny B.
He was. He liked maths.
He was almost better at maths than cricket at this stage. From everything we've heard about Donny B minus, he was better at maths than he was at cricket. But maybe that's all going to change. So when we left our Donny B minus, he was heading. he made the move to Sydney.
Oh, nice.
He'd moved in with the family of a bloke that he'd run into.
You just met him
at Percy Westbrook's. So he'd gone down to their family, G.H. Pearce's family, to get close to the Sydney cricket scene. And now he's 20 years old now.
Hey, Dad, are you on page 69 there?
Yeah, 69.
Nice.
Yeah,
anyways,
that's where we're starting.
Carry on.
There is nothing, there's nothing humorous about that. There's nothing unusual about that.
It's just a nice number.
It's just nice to know
that
that's where we're starting. And the Yonky Doodlers appreciate knowing, although they're also like, wait, you're only 69 pages into this book. Holy crap, we're never. But as I've said, look, go back a couple of episodes where I reassure you that we're going to start making some real headway eventually. Although that said, we're about 10 minutes into this podcast.
And we just bullied him.
And we've mostly picked on Donny B and worked out the nuts and bolts of our new game of cricket.
Yeah.
Which, hey, has that got us further through the book? No. But has it been some awesome content?
Yes.
Also no.
Oh.
It's polarized. It's polarizing the people.
Yeah.
Some say yes, some say no. And that's what we're about.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to please everyone all the time. We just want to please half the people, half the time. And a quarter of the people, 85% of the time.
Yeah.
Our maths. But let's start on page 69.
Yeah.
Because that's a nice place to start. I don't know what I'm doing. I've lost my...
Go on, Dad. Go on.
No,
It's
you know
okay.
what threw me? Dishwasher finished.
The dishwasher did finish.
Mate, so we've been going back. 8 minutes have passed.
Yeah.
And that threw me, but I'm back. So the new season
B
started.
for back.
We're B for back. We're back at it again. 20-year-old Bradman starts the season, the club season for St. George.
Yeah.
Smashes it.
Oh, nice.
107 in 130 minutes.
Bless.
So just a classic opening innings.
Yes, sir.
He likes to start off with a bang. B for bang.
B for bang.
B for bang is our B for Bradman. And so, look, I'd say well done, Bradman, but we're used to this.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, first time out there, better do something special so people don't think I'm B minus. And they're like, oh.
Where's the consistency?
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Very much looking like a sine graph, like going up and down like that.
That has been the way of the Bradman. But, you know, that innings has impressed people enough that soon afterwards he's selected to play in a trial game in Melbourne between Australia and the rest. So this is like, again, he's playing like the main team, the Australian team,
Yeah.
versus the people who are around the edges,
Yeah.
the fringe dwellers,
Yeah.
knocking on the door, the door knockers. That's who they are.
Yeah.
That's how they get onto the field. They put a little door on the edge of on the oval, and all the door knockers, the Australian team's out there, and they hear a knock, 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 and one
Who's
of them
that?
the captain goes over, opens the door. The captain, I think, might be Bill Woodfull. Still, yep,
Bill
yes,
Woodfull.
it is. And the captain goes over, opens it. Who's there? Is that Donny B? Donny B who?
Do you have a joke?
Donny B for back at it again. I was here last time.
Yeah.
I probably did poorly.
Yeah.
And so they all get onto the field after a series of rather inefficient knock-knock jokes because
Yeah.
they weren't ready.
No.
They didn't realise they had to do a knock-knock joke. And then the Australian team's like, ha-ha, always be ready for a
Yeah.
knock-knock joke.
Got to have one up your sleeve.
Yeah, always have a knock-knock joke up your sleeve. That's how you get onto the Australian team.
Yeah.
One of the many ways.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
It's not the only way. Otherwise,
you have to win a game of Scrabble.
yeah. They want to know, A, good at Scrabble. B, can do a knock-knock joke. C, I mean, if you're all right at cricket, that helps.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know, they hold up a bat and a ball, and if you can name each of them correctly, but if you call the ball a bat, you're out.
Get out.
Do
of
your
here.
research.
Yeah.
So he gets selected for this game, and again, I think last time he played for like the probables versus the possibles,
Yeah.
which was a different situation. That was like all the fringe dwellers, but the good,
Yeah.
the ones closest to the edge,
Yeah.
and then the rest of them. And I think he did probably badly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going to assume he did badly. So maybe this is his chance. He's coming off 100. So he goes out there. Victor Richardson is his captain. Bill Woodfull is the captain of the proper Australians. And Bradman, in his 2 innings, he's facing bowlers like our man Clary Grimmett, the smiling
Yeah.
assassin. Rod Oxenham was also bowling. The Ox! So, look, these are quality bowlers. I'm not going
Yeah.
to lie. But Bradman, I mean, he's 20 years old now. He's got a lot to like about our Donny B. And he goes out there, 2 innings under his belt, and he makes 14 and 5. Oh, come on, Donny B! 14 in the first innings,
Oh.
5 in the second.
I got so confused.
He made 14 and then 5.
That's so embarrassing.
Donny B.
How did he get out? Does it say?
They don't even bother saying. They're not even like, let's say, stumped and
LBW.
and probably just embarrassed.
Yeah.
He went out for 5 of embarrassment. He was just standing out there and like, mate, you're terrible. He's like, I am terrible.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave.
Yeah.
And so, again, Donny B minus. Very disappointing. And Ponsford, who was playing for the Australian, he remarked that the batsmen who were playing for the rest, the fringe dwellers, the door knockers, they'd taken the game too seriously. Because they cared. They were trying to impress. Whereas the Australian 11, they were like, well, whatever.
Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah. So Ponsford's like rubbing salt into the wounds. He's
Yeah.
like, geez, you really wanted to win, and look how bad you went. That was terrible. Donny B was out embarrassed. That's never happened. He blushed the ball onto the stumps. Oh, dear. So, look, perhaps Ponsford resented the pressure himself that the opposition attempted to apply, because he was like, oh, look, we're just out here for a bit of fun and games.
Cheeky fun.
Yeah, a bit of a whack and laugh. But these boys have come out to play some serious cricket. Settle down, lads. So Ponsford was like, look, if you're going to come out here all serious, we're going to teach you what cricket's all about.
Yeah.
And he did. And indeed, Donny B learnt yet another valuable lesson in how poorly he can bat.
Will he, learn from this, though? Or will he go out there again and not do great?
But the other thing that Ponsford resented was that the Melbourne crowd love an underdog.
Yeah.
And so guess who they're going for this whole game? Not the Australian 11.
Yeah.
They're loving the door knockers.
Yeah.
They appreciated their fairly lame attempts at knock-knock jokes.
Yeah.
Look, they weren't funny, but they tried. Yeah. Donny B for back at it again. It's all right. It lacks some, some real structure and some punch. It's not so much a punchline, it's just a line.
Yeah.
It's just a line. It lacks punch. But the Melbourne crowd love it. They love the underdog.
Yeah.
And they also love a bit of Bradman. What he lacks in batting ability at this stage, he more than makes up for in fielding.
Oh.
He's an exciting
taking
fielder.
those catches?
And he runs. He's zippy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the ball's coming. He runs.
Oh, it looks like it's going for a 4? Well, no, it isn't.
Yeah, I'm going to chase that down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the crowd's like never. This was back in the day. I'm going to let you know where people didn't bother that much about fielding.
Yeah.
It wasn't. You were either a batter or a bowler. No, you weren't a bowler. They let that one bowler play cricket that one time. It was a failed experiment. Bowlers do make excellent wicket keepers. They don't take a lot of catches, but they do stop almost all the balls that come their way. All right?
Just put boulders around, what's the edge called?
The boundary.
The boundary.
Yeah.
And then no fours.
Well, you'd need a lot of boulders. If they're really wide look, this is why they had to stop letting boulders play cricket. Because people were like, well, how big can the boulder be?
Yeah.
How wide? Could we just erect one large boulder around the boundary and bang?
Yeah.
They went, all right, that's it. No more boulders. That was, I think, 1898 they made that rule.
I think so.
They made cricket boulder-free. And the game's been better ever since.
Yep.
But fielders, once they were no longer boulders, they acted like boulders for a long time. Where they're just like, I'm going to stand here. If the ball comes near me, I'll stop it.
Yeah.
If it goes over there, though,
well,
that's too far away. Been standing in this field all day. Someone else get it. God. That was the basic fielding. Especially if they were like really good batters. They were like, I got to save my energy. And the bowlers were like, I'm not running. What if I do a hammy?
Yeah.
And then I can't bowl. And so people weren't used to seeing people really attack the ball, really running around, really trying to stop those boundaries. But Donny B loved it.
Yeah. Why not?
He was like part of the new breed coming through who were like, I just like to be out here running around. I get bored otherwise.
Yeah.
If the ball's over there, might be that other fielder might get it. I'm going to run.
Yeah.
What if that fielder misses it? What if I'm a better thrower than that fielder? He can throw it to me, then I can throw it in.
Yeah, true.
Really think of the science of fielding. And you know who appreciated that? The Melbourne
crowd.
Yeah, and you know who didn't appreciate that? The fact that the Melbourne crowd appreciated that? Ponderous Ponsford.
Exactly.
Because I don't reckon he's chased a ball in his life.
No.
I reckon
Imagine chasing a ball.
I did not start playing cricket to chase balls. I'd be I'd be a tennis player.
Yeah.
Donny B could have been a tennis. Maybe that's why he liked chasing balls.
Oh, yes.
Because he played tennis. He was used to see a ball, chase a ball.
Yeah.
You got to, there's a ball. Got to get it.
Yeah.
That's it. We've cracked the code. He was a breed of people who were good at tennis, who made the move to cricket and just had that in them. Intrinsically.
The instinct.
The instinct was bred into their DNA. Donny needs
attention.
Donny needs attention. Donny needs attention from the Melbourne crowd. And how he gets that attention is he goes into his DNA. where the tennis has been lurking, and he just applies that tennis instinct to his cricketing
he does.
forays.
Hey, Dad, do you know what DNA actually stands for?
Nucleic acid is
D,
the NA bit, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it's deep nucleic acid.
Dad,
It's right in there.
It's deoxyribose nucleic acid.
Oh, so I got 2/3 of that right.
You did. You passed.
Hey, I did. Well, I love a pop quiz where I just scrape through. I just made it. So look, he's I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He failed.
Yeah.
He failed miserably. But at least he gave the crowd something to cheer at. But they were cheering in the way that it was also a bit of pity cheering. They're like, oh, that guy who went out for 14 and 5.
Oh, but look, he stopped the ball.
He's still trying. Oh, look at him. All right. Loser. Yeah. It wasn't 100% win.
No.
And indeed, Bradman says, I felt I had done badly.
Yeah, B for badly.
Done B for very badly. He done VB.
Yeah.
But it wasn't so much that Grimmett and the Ox had removed him cheaply, which they did. He was more annoyed with himself because they'd bowled well and he had not risen to the challenge.
Yeah.
Which is true. But he was not alone in this because also everyone else on his team also did badly. I think the top score was 31.
Yeah.
So the Australian team pretty much embarrassed these eager beaver door knockers.
Yeah.
And that was their big day out in Melbourne, where the only takeaway they had was, geez, you know how to chase after a ball. Which I don't know if that's the takeaway you want as an aspiring batsman. No. But a week after this debacle in Melbourne, Donny B turns out for New South Wales in his first Shield match for the season. It's against Queensland in Brisbane.
Damn.
And this was where the first test was going to be played. So, you want to get a feel for the Oval. Queensland come out first. They make 324 runs.
Sheesh.
And then Captain Kipax, the Axeman,
I love that guy.
sends out Loader.
Who's that?
Well, that's the only name they give us.
Okay.
Low. First name Low, last name Duh.
Duh.
And he's batting with our man A+ J Jackson.
What?
Archie Jackson.
Oh, why do you say AJ? What? No, I'm confused.
I feel like it made sense in my head, but it didn't. Archie Jackson.
Okay.
They opened the batting, and Bradman's been asked to go in at number 3.
Oh, damn.
He's never batted this high before. He batted at number 6 in the debacle down in Melbourne just recently, last match.
Well, he better do something.
So the Kipax sends them in. Loader, goes out for 7.
Duck. Oh, at least.
And this brings Bradman in to bat with our man Archie Jackson.
Yes, dream team.
The dream team. And they have an exciting partnership of 113 runs.
That's great. What happens
before
next?
Archie Jackson goes out for 50.
Archie Jackson? What's happening? Oh, he's a bit sickly.
Yeah. He's probably out there with
He's the 500 boils.
He's just covered in boils. He's a walking boil.
Yeah.
He's like, I can do it, Captain.
Yeah.
I can do it. He makes 50 runs, so well done him.
Yeah.
And then Bradman and the Kipax, they put on a partnership of 160.
Oh, sheesh.
Of 100 in 164 minutes.
Nice.
Brilliant timing. Wonderful onside play. It's a delight to watch.
Who goes out now?
And then who was I think Bradman stayed in. He kept the innings together. The last 8 wickets fell for only 35, so they're just tumbling around him. As soon as Kipax goes out, it's bang, bang, bang. And then Bradman goes out for 131.
Not bad.
And New South Wales have made 248. Wait.
Wow.
Well, I'm scrambling through. I'm really trying to... So look, Bradman made most of those runs.
Yeah.
With Archie Jackson and Kipax chiming in with their little bits. So well done again. But I must preface this excitement with the fact that this is, again, Donny B's first innings in the Sheffield Shield. So he's had one innings for the at club level for St George. Century.
Nice.
Then he's had one innings at Sheffield Shield. Century.
Yeah.
So at these lower levels, he bursts out of the blocks every time with this century in his first innings. But whenever he gets a chance to knock on the door of the Australia of the actual Australian team,
he's not ready.
Failure. So he can't even like use that. This is my first time doing this to impress people. He's got. I think he's a choker. I think he chokes. But look,
what can you do?
I may be wrong. What's the? I think I've got time. Look, we should finish this game.
Okay, go on.
Because New South Wales, Queensland go out there for the second innings and they managed 322 runs. So that's a decent. So they're well ahead at this stage.
Yeah.
They've made plenty of runs. So New South Wales had to make 399 runs in the second innings.
Easy.
Which is hard. It begins well with first name Lowe, last name Durr making 49 and Jackson making 71 in the opening stand of 121.
What is the opening stand?
Like the opening partnership.
Oh.
Before they made 121 before one of them went out.
Yeah.
That's all that means.
Good, thank you.
The opening stand.
That's so dramatic.
Yeah. Cricket loves a bit of drama.
Yeah.
Because visually it lacks a bit of drama a lot of the time. There's a lot of standing around. I mean, less so when Donny B's out there.
Yeah.
It's a bit more visually engaging.
You know how it is.
But that's why they throw a little bit of drama into, the opening stand. So New South Wales had to make 399. They get off to 121 before they lose a wicket.
Who was it? Not Archie Jackson.
Well, all it says is they both go out around the same time.
Got it.
Soon after lunch on the fourth day. And this brings out Bradman and the Axeman together again. And they embark on another productive partnership.
That's great, but not that
great.
No,
of all the adjectives, you don't want productive.
No.
I mean, it's not like it's bad, but you really are saying you made runs, but whatever.
Yeah.
What did you do out there? I made some runs. Good on you.
Yeah.
Very productive. Leave it to the adults.
Oh, but if we want to make it a B, broductive because they're bros.
Yeah, I feel like they would be broductive out there because it's always if Bradman and the Axeman are out there, you feel like there's a chance.
Yeah.
They're going to be productive. They're going to be broductive.
Yeah.
If nothing else, they'll be broductive. B for productive. And they're out there being productive. This time, 185 runs.
Nice.
Matching each other run for run.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's like you score a run, I score a run. And then the Axeman was caught on 96.
Oh.
Trying to reach his century before stumps.
Damn.
At this stage, Bradman was on 88 not out at the close. And New South Wales were 3 for 317 with 82 runs needed.
How much longer do they have?
Well, they got another day.
That's easy.
I know. I mean, they're just going to smash it in.
Yeah.
And they go out there. Bradman ends up 133 not out. Hits the winning shot for New South Wales to finish 4 for 401. So, look, honestly, more often than not, when someone scores 3 figures in the first innings, they don't bother in the second innings.
Yeah.
They're like, I've done my bit for the team. Someone else scores some runs.
Yeah.
But Bradman's backed it up.
Yeah.
Triple figures in the first innings, triple figures. He's trickled it.
Yeah.
He's trickled the...
That's the consistency that I want.
That is, although, again, it's consistency, but in the first match of the season.
Yeah.
What we want to see...
Consistency the whole way through the season.
Yeah. And that's where we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it with him giving us...
something good.
But in a way that we've seen before.
Yeah.
So can he back it up? Can he give us... I mean, he's given us... can he beef a back it up?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
We'll find out
We'll
next
find
episode.
out.
Yeah, but we're not going to find out now.
Bit of sizzle.
I mean, because we've gone long enough.
Yeah.
And we've covered some ground. We've
done one page.
We've done a couple of pages here in the kitchen today. And we're on the precipice of finding out if this is the season where he can beef a back it up.
Surely he should.
I mean, at some stage.
If not now, when?
I'm
starting to think.
I'm starting to think that, what we've learnt, what we know for a fact is that Archie Jackson was
a legend.
Was a legend. And we're going to say it, probably a better batsman than Donny B ever was. But he was taken out by illness.
Yes.
And that's just one of the batsmen we know out. Is it a fact? What we're going to find out is that everyone in the Australian team gets sick, gets sent off to some war somewhere, dies, gets sick of playing cricket because they get told they have to start chasing after the ball more because that's the way of the future of cricket. And a lot of them are like, I'm not here for this.
Yeah, he's just the one that lasted the longest.
Yeah, do this to all the better batsmen. Give it away, or die, or get sick, like Archie Jackson, and all that's left. They're like, well, who's left? Oh, he will do.
Yeah,
he sometimes scores centuries. Is that what happens?
Probably.
I'm going to say 100%. That's what happens. Let's find out how they start dropping off.
Yeah,
we're going to find out all of this in the next, no, probably not the next episode. It's going to take a while, the way we travel. But in some episodes, we will come back. When? We don't know.
I don't know.
But we are still in lockdown, and I'm going to say we're going to be in lockdown for some time longer.
Yeah.
That's the way lockdowns work.
Yeah.
And we're going to do at least one more episode of
Yonks Ago!
I finally finished it. I really thought I was going to get trapped in an endless cycle of just not being able to get to the end. But now I've started again, but I'm not going to, that's it. I'm going to stop talking. And then that will be the end of this episode of
2
Yonks Ago! Oh, no, that's not.
One.
Yep. One what?
One. I was counting down, but you interrupted me.
You don't count down from one.
I said 3, 2, Yonks Ago! 1.
I missed the 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you interrupted.
That's my bad. Oh, well.
Anyways.
Maybe we'll get it right in the next episode
2,
of Yonks. Oh, wait. Sorry, I interrupted your countdown.
In 3, 2, 1.
Yonks!
Oh,
wait, were you counting down just to stop talking or to do
I was
Yonks
counting
Ago?
down to stop talking, but
all right,
I feel like
let's do it that way. We've had enough Yonks Ago. Count me down to silence.
Dad, you shall stop speaking in 3, 2, 1.
Nailed it.